you who are passionate anytime, anywhere, if you want unchanging beauty, if you dream of an unchanging reputation, it's right here. ATOMY Skincare System, the Fame. Because beauty always begins with a solid foundation. Loved worldwide beyond Korea, the Fame. There's a reason to be loved by so many people. With 10 years worth of technology, with a new material to lead a new myth. Protect your skin with honor. Unalterable, everlasting beauty. ATOMY Skincare System, the Fame.
Wanted to give you the world. Fresh. Hyper. Silky hydration.
Hydra Capture Micro Capsule, Ultra Multivital, Beauty Power Advanced, Flower Water Base, Hyaluron Moisture.
All of this means awesome.
Nutri Capsule Essence, Super Dual Step, Brightening Skin Boosting.
Yeah, awesome. Just awesome. But it's too long to say all this. ATOMY Hydra Brightening Skincare. Hydra for moisturizing, brightening for lighter skin. ATOMY Hydra Brightening Skincare Set. Your skin full of hydration and extra brightness. This will be your new favorite item.
King of herbs, treasure from the Orient, enhancement of the immune system's functions, supports fatigue resistance, promotes blood circulation, improves memory functions, antioxidizing functions. These are the effects Korean red ginseng can have on the human body. The world's best red ginseng grows in Korea because it has the ideal climate, patented technology with no additives, 100% pure red ginseng. ATOMY, Korean red ginseng spherical granule.
Here is our toothpaste. We added propolis extract, which is used to seal the beehive to protect from the bacteria and germs. And green tea extract, which is effective for bad breath and antioxidation into our ATOMY toothpaste. Anti-plaque, prevention of tartar deposition, prevention of dental cavities, removal of bad breath. With propolis shield, for your stronger and whiter teeth. ATOMY toothpaste.
Arion the lion. Once there lived a lion called Arion in a grassy meadow. Arion was looking at himself in a mirror and noticed his dry mane. How can I look more handsome and powerful? And suddenly, something flashed through his mind. He ran into the jungle. And he found some seeds under a tree. They were argan seeds, meadow foam seeds, camellia seeds, avocado seeds, macadamia seeds, and jojoba seeds. Arion pressed oil from these seeds to make something special. He even added a fresh scent to his recipe. That is how this magical hair essential oil was made. After a shower, he applied the essential oil to his split ends. Then blow-dried his mane. His dry and messy hair turned into the silky and smooth mane that he had really wanted. With beautiful, silky, and shiny mane, Arion became the king of the jungle. A luxurious blend of 6 oils. ATOMY Hair Essential Oil. Spirulina, with a long history of vitality. Spirulina, growing in clean nature with sufficient sunlight and clean water, is an excellent source of protein and various nutrients. With pure deep sea water in Kailua Kona, reliable and fresh ingredients that grow in a clean environment. Capsules of 100% pure spirulina. ATOMY 100% pure spirulina. 3 remarkable antioxidants of spirulina: phycocyanin, SOD, chlorophyll. Spirulina benefits skin health and antioxidants and contains 60 kinds of nutrients required for good health. 2 capsules a day with water. One of the most ancient of all Earth's plants. ATOMY 100% pure spirulina. for your shining beauty. Warm sunshine, light breeze, blooming flowers. I want to give you all. Long-lasting, lightweight, buildable coverage with refreshing hydration. More and more. For a perfect finish. ATOMY Cushion Foundation.
Encounter the miracle of your second skin twice a week. 7 herb water absorbs into skin soft and moist. Along the curve with elasticity, hydrogel sheet fits and covers your face. Calming, nutrition, brightening, texture, and even a wrinkle care. Twice a week for your beautiful skin. ATOMY 7 Solution Gel Mask.
You, who are passionate anytime, anywhere. If you want unchanging beauty, if you dream of an unchanging reputation, it's right here. ATOMY Skincare System, the Fame. Because beauty always begins with a solid foundation. Loved worldwide beyond Korea, the Fame. There's a reason to be loved by so many people. With 10 years worth of technology, with a new material to lead a new myth. Protect your skin with honor, unalterable, everlasting beauty. ATOMY Skincare System, the Fame.
Slept all night on a big white ship. Seagulls were dancing all around. I woke up with a sunrise on the sea. Such a priceless gift to me. The salty breeze and the waves, the slow pace, the salty breeze and the waves. No matter where I play.
구독, 좋아요 눌러주세요.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the second part of ATOMY Oceania Online Success Academy. It is a privilege to be here with you once again. My name is Sarah Kim, Diamond Master from Gold Coast, Australia. We would like to welcome all our viewers, not only from Australia, but from all over the world. We would like to hear from you, so please make sure to write your name, mastership, and country of residence in our comment section. It is a pleasure to be here with you this morning, as we will be celebrating our newly promoted members and continue learning about ATOMY, its values, and how to achieve success. We will also hear from you some of our members and discover their goals as they share their life scenarios. Please make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, as we are constantly uploading videos that will help you to learn and discover more about ATOMY.
이 영과 혼을 소중히 여긴다는 것은 사람을 수단으로 삼지 않겠다. 사람을 목적으로 삼겠다. 한 사람 한 사람이 행복이 쌓여가는 그런 일을 하는 수단이 바로 애터미라는 거다 하는 겁니다. 생각을 어떻게 하느냐에 따라 가지고 그 사람의 삶이 바뀌게 된다 하는 겁니다. 내 미래의 모습을 누가 창조해내야 되냐면 내가 창조해내야 되는 거예요. 여러분들이 그려내야 돼요. 그걸 어떤 것을 그리느냐에 따라 가지고 달라지게 된다 하는 거예요. 이거를 그려가지고 어디에 서 있어야 되냐면은 그려진 그 미래의 나의 모습 위에 서 있어야 돼요. 그게 믿음에 굳게 서는 거예요. 생각은 저 위에 있지만은 우리의 자세는, 허리는 한없이 낮아져야 돼요. 우리의 모든 행동 양식의 기본은 낮아지는 데 있습니다. 겸손히 섬기는 게 굉장히 중요합니다. 우리가 일하는 것은 다 겸손히 섬기는 것.
As this is a special occasion, we have some incredible special presentation prepared for you. Let's welcome our first speaker, who will guide us through a product demonstration and show us how to use and benefit from some of our ATOMY products.
Hi everyone, my name is Leslie Mantara and I'm a sales master from Melbourne, and this is Patricia that is going to be my model today. Today I'm going to talk about ATOMY Absolute Skincare System, which is one of my favorite ATOMY products. As you can see here, it's got 6 bottles, the toner, ampoule, serum, lotion, eye cream and the nutrition cream. Toner is the first start to give you a better absorption to your skin before you apply the rest of the bottles. Some people think, oh, it's so many bottles in there, but you can do this routine while you're watching TV or while you relax. I do this in the morning and at night, and then if you do this routinely, you're gonna get a very smooth skin. Because it's a concentrate, you are only applied it very little. So then let me just start it. You just give a little bit of pump because it's new. Let me apply that like that in all the face. You can do as well in your neck. It's got the leftover in it. I don't want to waste it, so you just put it on your neck, okay? With this Absolute system, basically the ingredients are from plants, and it's got green tea in it. It's from tuberose, and the smell of it, I really loved it. Ampoule is the one that I really love. It's got the EGF, which is the epidermal growth factor. So this one is got the aging system. This product is really, really good. Let's start with this. You pump up. You put gently tap, tap, tap again to your face. You can put it into your neck as well. You don't want to waste the leftover. So once it's done with the ampoule, we start with the serum. This product is very concentrated, so you just use very little. It's not very oily, so it absorbs directly into the skin. Right. Okay. The next one will go to the lotion. Lotion is to neutralize our skin. We just use, because it's new, you just give a little bit of pump. Okay. Tap, tap, tap. Again. Yeah. And there you go. The next one, we're going to use the eye cream. You can use it around your eye. Just put it very gently. You can use it on your smiling line and also your forehead as well. You just use your fingertips. Your eye, tap, 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 because around the eye is very delicate. So we just have to be very delicate to apply it. And here as well. And also in your smiling line. You can actually wrap it off around the area too, because it's giving a better protection as well. The last one will be the nutrition cream. This one, the first time you tried it, it will be something like a little bit greasy, but because ATOMY giving a very good absorption, it will absorb it very easily, okay? So let's just do that again. Same as the eye cream. And to the forehead and the remaining you can rub it off into your neck. Okay. You can tell that Patricia's face is getting glowy. I really love this product because as you can tell, you can use it day and night. Obviously, before that you have to use the evening care, but you know, this is very good. The next morning when you wake up, you can feel that your face is getting moisture. We are done with the absolute skincare system, absolute quality, and absolute price as well. The next product we're going to talk about is ATOMY sunscreen. It's got two colors, the white one and beige one. We have to prevent our skin from the sunlight, especially in Australia. The sun is very harsh, so we protect it with ATOMY sunscreen that it's got SPF 50+, which is really good. So then let's try it on Patricia with the beige one. You just use it very little. You just applied it around your face. Because the sunscreen, it gives you a good protection, you can use it in a daily basis. After you're using the absolute skincare system, then you apply sunscreen. As you can tell, it blends easily with Patricia's skin as well. It's got whitening too, which is come from the mint. Okay. ATOMY sunscreen is highly recommended. I really love this one, which I use it daily. It's really good. Last but not least, let's talk about one of my favorite that I always carry. BB cream is not only suggested for women. Men these days are also using BB cream as well. This BB cream is giving you a better coverage, and if you want to have a flawless skin, this one is really highly recommended. As a matter of fact, if you use BB cream, you won't actually tell that you are using BB cream. We just use it very little. And then you just do a tap, 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 yeah? You can tell here that you won't actually see what I applied it. It's got really good coverage and looking pretty too. BB cream is like one of my bestie. I put it in my bag everywhere I go. This one is the result if you want to have a flawless skin. These are some of the products that I've used that are really highly recommended. My name is Liz. I'm a sales master from Melbourne, and I'll see you next time.
The moment you pop. Miracle. Revolution. Tailored just for your skin. Skin Solution. The gift of nature has met the science of skin. Awaken your skin and give more radiance, more firmness, more richness. Within 4 weeks, it's a brand new you. ATOMY Synergy Ampule Program. Spirulina, with a long history of vitality. Spirulina, growing in clean nature with sufficient sunlight and clean water, is an excellent source of protein and various nutrients. With pure deep seawater in Kailua Kona, reliable and fresh ingredients that grow in a clean environment. Capsules of 100% pure spirulina. ATOMY 100% pure spirulina. 3 remarkable antioxidants of spirulina: phycocyanin, SOD, chlorophyll. Spirulina benefits skin health and antioxidants and contains 60 kinds of nutrients required for good health. 2 capsules a day with water. One of the most ancient of all Earth's plants. ATOMY 100% pure spirulina.
Here is our toothpaste. We added propolis extract, which is used to seal the beehive to protect from the bacteria and germs. And green tea extract, which is effective for bad breath and antioxidation, into our ATOMY toothpaste. Anti-plaque, prevention of tartar deposition, prevention of dental cavities, removal of bad breath. With propolis shield for your stronger and whiter teeth. ATOMY toothpaste.
From the beginning, in 2009, ATOMY has grown at a fast rate. This has been possible through the vision of our founder and chairman, Han-Gil Park. Through his commitment and hard work, ATOMY has grown to be what we are today, a successful, worldwide known company. This is also thanks to the hard work of our members. Today, we want to celebrate the success of our newly promoted masters. Let's start our ATOMY Oceania Mastership promotion. To achieve sales mastership, you must have a special agent and achieve a minimum of 2.5 million PB points under each leg within a mastership circle. Sales master receives the special one-time gift of 1 box of Absolute Skincare set, 1 box of Evening Care 4 set. Congratulations to all our newly promoted sales masters. Our second rank in our ATOMY Mastership is Diamond Master. To become a Diamond Master, you must have a dealer and have as a minimum 2 sales masters under each leg within promotion cycle. Diamond Master receives special gift, one-time gift of 1 box of Absolute Skincare set, 1 box of Evening Care set and tablets, value as approximately $800. Congratulations to all our newly promoted Diamond Masters.
Madagascar is located in Southeast Africa. Madagascar is the 4th largest island in the world. What do you think is happening there? A fight amongst beasts happens deep within the jungle. Though the tiger won in the end, it was also greatly injured. After a while, the tiger rubs its wounds on the grass. What is this grass? The Asiatic pennywort is known to be good even for tigers' wounds. Through research, it was identified that the natural substance from the Asiatic pennywort has an excellent calming effect. Did you know that in a lot of scar ointments, the Asiatic pennywort substance is included as well? With enough of this substance, it is classified as medicine. And with just a little bit, it is considered a cosmetic product, while most cosmetic products have only a very small amount of this substance. In this ATOMY product, there is an ample amount of Asiatic pennywort included. It is ATOMY Derma Real Cica line. The Asiatic pennywort substance included in this product has been extracted in an eco-friendly way. Even just one drop has a strong calming and moisturizing effect. Also, all of the substances come from nature. This will keep your sensitive skin safe. ATOMY Derma Real Cica.
Wanted to give you the world. Fresh. Hyper. Silky hydration.
Hydra Capture Micro Capsule, Ultra Multivital, Beauty Power Advanced, Flower Water Base, Hyaluron Moisture.
All of this means awesome.
Nutri Capsule Essence, Super Dual Step, Brightening Skin Boosting.
Yeah, awesome. Just awesome. But it's too long to say all this. ATOMY Hydra Brightening Skincare. Hydra for moisturizing, brightening for lighter skin. ATOMY Hydra Brightening Skincare Set. Your skin full of hydration and extra brightness. This will be your new favorite item.
Our newly promoted Diamond Master speech will be conducted by Leon Sullivan. Let's welcome him.
Hello everyone, my name is Leon Sullivan and I'm a Diamond Master here in Brisbane in Queensland. Now I don't currently do ATOMY full-time, I'm still part-time. I still work, I'm a martial arts instructor and I also do gardening and landscaping and some handyman work. So hopefully in the future I will move full-time into ATOMY, but I'll still keep up my martial arts because that's my passion. Now in July 2020, I actually filled out a life scenario book and I wanted to achieve my next mastership level, which was Diamond Master, either by December 2020 or the first quarter of 2021. I was really lucky that a few people in late November and December all wanted to say, oh, I want to become a sales master. So we have quite a good team. So on the 31st of December, I actually achieved my Diamond Mastership. So that was pretty fantastic for me. So I really like to thank all my team members and everybody that supported me. Now, I first heard about ATOMY when I was at a garden and I was doing some volunteer work and a lady came in and she talked about toothbrushes and toothpaste and a few other things. And she'd come over from Taiwan. She had a bit of a chat with us and then told us about a seminar that was happening in Brisbane. And so I went along to the first seminar and went in, registered, went in and introduced myself to a few people and there was lots of people running around. They didn't try to sell me anything and they didn't say, oh, have you signed up or anything like that. There was no push. They just wanted to deliver a seminar for you and show you how things worked and what was on offer through ATOMY, what you could achieve and what was on offer through ATOMY, which was really good. Now, while I was at the seminar, the last speaker of the night was a young lady. She had a young child with her, which was like under 2 years old. And she delivered this wonderful, really amazing testimonial on how good she thought ATOMY was for her and the benefits that she'd achieved. And she wasn't a sales master or anything like that. I don't even know if she was earning an income. But I actually went up to her afterwards and congratulated her on her speech because it was just really, really nice. It was softly spoken and it really came from her heart. She really was really passionate about what she was talking about and just opened up and explained stuff that was just really touching. So I went home and did some investigation and I watched a few videos because I was a member. And at that stage, I wasn't really, this is just another system. So I did a little bit more investigating and got into it a little bit better and found that, this is not too bad. I quite like what's going on here and it appeals to me. So I just kept on going with that. After that, I saw a few people and I talked to them and just wanted to share the knowledge that I'd already received and what I've been using the products and I'd found them to be quite good and I just wanted to share with people. So I basically, you just meet people wherever. You just ask people questions, find out where they're at and how they're going and I might have something that you might want to use. I'm involved in a company that has these products and because we're always looking for good quality products. So we just try and do those things and I just introduce it whenever, wherever, at any time. But I just have a talk about it. Now, the thing I like about ATOMY is being a martial artist, I look at things in a sphere or a circle. So I want to know the benefits, how it can help me, how it can help others. And so it runs full circle. So I find ATOMY, the brand and the products, a very holistic approach to the way things are done. I myself am a vegetarian, and I like the fact that most of all the cosmetics, skincare products are all plant-based. They're eliminating lots of chemicals out of the process and also the cutting edge technology that they use is more a benefit to everybody. And also there's a benefit to all the members as well. So it doesn't only just help the manufacturer or the person that is growing the products. The wonderful thing about ATOMY is all this information's online and they don't bombard you with any emails or do this, buy this or whatever. If you want to contact ATOMY, you go to their website, it's great. You haven't got emails filling up your inbox. ATOMY, wonderful. Just go to their website. All the information's on their website and they teach you how to do literally everything in the business. Every step, they guide you every step of the way, which is fantastic. And it's all free of charge. You just buy the product when you need it, and that's all you need to do. I find that it's family friendly. They don't want you to sell. They just say, look, just share it with someone. If they want to buy it, they'll buy it. If they don't, they don't. And it's like a good movie. If you see a good movie, you go to a good restaurant, you want to share something with someone, then you let people know. I find that ATOMY conduct business in such a respectful manner that they're one of the best businesses on the planet. They're not only helping us, the consumer, but also the person that manufactures, the grower, and everybody that has anything to do with their products, and they give you a reward. The company gives you a commission. That's what I find so fantastic about ATOMY. If you join ATOMY, you're joining one of the best businesses. I've been given an opportunity in my life through ATOMY, a fantastic business to be involved in. Whether you're just a consumer or whether you want to make it a business, it's entirely up to you. The great thing is they respect all the laws in all the countries so that it's open and honest and everybody gets a fair go. And that's pretty much all I've got to say. Thank you very much for listening to me. I really hope that you all join ATOMY and receive the benefits that ATOMY has on offer. So thank you very much.
Congratulations to all our newly promoted Masters of ATOMY Oceania. We are excited about the growth we are seeing in Australia and how our company continue expanding globally. ATOMY's formula success is all about setting goals for our lives. Over the years, we have seen many of our members achieve their goals and make their dream come true. Through hard work and applying ATOMY's success system, we too can make this happen for yourself and your loved one. Let's welcome some of our members who will share their life scenarios with us.
Hi everyone, this is Carmen Chen, Diamond Master from Melbourne. Nice to meet you all. Firstly, I'd love to say thank you to ATOMY, and what a pleasure and honor to be able to be part of ATOMY Oceania Much Success Academy to share my life scenario. I believe everyone is eager to be success, to have their dreams come true. So I feel myself is so fortunate and blessed because I'm able to meet a tool. It's called ATOMY. To understand how to write a life scenario, firstly, we need to have a clear understanding of where we are and what we have. And from there, we can then plan and draw out what sort of future you want to believe for the rest of your time. So you just be like a movie director and dream big and dream vividly of what you want for the future. The very first time when I wrote my life scenario, I have a lot of goals and dreams in there. Firstly, one of it, it's like I'm wishing that I could own my own home with my husband. We actually achieved it in 2018 that we have bought our own home. And apart from that one, the other thing that I'm so glad that I have achieved some sort of level as a sales master within 1 or 2 years. We work very hard in Australia, keep on sharing the benefit of ATOMY business as well as the products. And as soon as ATOMY Oceania launched, I myself actually able to achieve Diamond Master, and it was like a dream. At first, I thought I would never get that so quickly, but when we actually work hard, step by step, and believing in ourselves, we will be able to achieve it. If I can do it, you can do it. There are 4 different categories in the life scenario. So the first one is flash, to live well. So which means that is including like your house, your dream house, your health, your savings, etc. That is also your flash, to live well. Second category, which is soul, to learn. So to learn including a lot of things, even including your traveling, your learning process, education, etc. The second last category is spirit, to love. So put that into action to show how you're able to love these people, including your family, your parents, siblings, even your neighbors. The last category is environment, to contribute. Now, when you have everything, we need to contribute to the society. You can do charity, donation, and share whatever you have learned to the people as well. That is one of the contribute. Here, I love to share my latest life scenario that I have been updated. Just a couple points to share with you guys. Firstly, I love to share is learning. Currently, I speak 4 different languages, but I'm hoping by end of 2023 that I will be able to understand and able to speak basic Korean. Apart from that, the second point I've got on learning, hoping myself that to watch at least 1 ATOMY video a day to learn and able to spread the love and the motivation to my surrounding as well. That's my learning. The other point I would love to share is travel. I never actually get a chance to travel with my husband, especially we just got married like last year. So we didn't get a chance to travel to overseas or anywhere. There was only one time we traveled together. That was the ATOMY Korea trip. Here I've got on my life scenario from 2022 when COVID is over, hopefully finger crossed, and we're able to travel to different country once a year, and as well go on a month's holiday as a global trip once in our lifetime, at least one time. The other point, last but not least, I would love to share is service. I would love to contribute more when I'm able to achieve something. I love to volunteer myself to all the charity services and work, and also all the ATOMY activities. Share to more people to understand how ATOMY, as a free entry business, that nothing you're gonna lose, especially with these absolute quality products that can actually lead us to dreams come true. I'm hoping with volunteering that I'm able to support everyone, not only my own members, but all ATOMYians family to achieve their goals and to be financial freedom. By doing life scenario, you can actually remind yourself what you would like to achieve. And by doing it step by step, as long as you have do your best, believing in yourself, never give up, and step by step, doing little by little, you will see the changes in your life. So here, I would like to invite you to put up your life scenario. This is the first step that I have been experienced myself, that able to be success and achieve your goals. So I wish my sharing able to help you and lead you to success. My name is Carmen Chen, Diamond Master from Melbourne. See you next time.
Hello everyone, my name is Deborah Kim. I'm a Diamond Master from Melbourne, Australia. Today, I'd like to share my life scenario with you. I think I get to know ATOMY 5 years ago. One day, one of my friends, she came up to me and she introduced ATOMY products. And I tried the product and I love it. I was a consumer member for 2 years until I met Douglas Imperial Master. And he suggests me do ATOMY as a business and full-time. That is how I thought about ATOMY. At that time, I have two concerns. Would it be better to be a nurse in Australia, or should I follow ATOMY vision? Choosing an ATOMY is a big decision for me because being a nurse in Australia, you can get a high salary. On the other hand, I never ever done network marketing before, so I have no experience. After a lot of thinking and debating, I decided to quit my nursing study and went to ATOMY business. So far, I'm so happy with my decision. After I decided to do ATOMY business, I decided to open an education center to achieve my success and also make my members achieve success. At that time, I wrote down few things in my life scenario. For example, I wanted particular car, and the goal, the dreams, has become a reality. Now I want to share my current life scenario with you. ATOMY life scenario has 4 categories. There are flesh to live, soul to learn, spirit to love, environment to give. I'd like to share some of things from my life scenario. House. I will pay the mortgage in 5 years. And there's a big land in my backyard. I want to make resort for my members so they can come and enjoy the swimming pool and gym or sauna. Charity. When I came to Australia, I struggled with the English. One volunteer lady came to my house and she taught me English with patiently. I'm thankful to her. Same like her, I want to go back to Korea one day, and I want to help that kind of people like me who are struggle with the language and culture difficulty. I want to help them. Health. My health goal is not to get sick, because if I get sick, my quality of life will be greatly reduced. So now I'm taking many health supplements from ATOMY. I'm quite healthy person. And I wanted to have a training with a personal trainer. Thankfully, I'm able to have personal trainer every day. Therefore, my back and shoulder pain much reduced. I will maintain a healthy lifestyle for the rest of my life. As you can see, writing down your goals and dreams in the life scenario helps you achieve them. I'd like to recommend everyone to use this tool because it really works. My name is Deborah Kim. I'm a Diamond Master from Melbourne. Thank you for listening. See you next time.
Choosing one cancels out the other. Our way of life up to now. What has been taken for granted. Habitual choices in everyday life. We provide the products with absolute quality and absolute price. Absolute quality, absolute price. From domestic company to global distribution hub. Domestic business, global entry. ATOMY supports member success and follows consumer-centered management, contractor promotion, consumer expansion. Also suggests a successful business model and respond to social responsibilities, business success, genuine sharing. Most people who have seen this say, "Don't you just need one hit to make it? How do you catch two birds with one stone? Raise the quality while lowering the price? That's impossible." But we know ATOMY has achieved the impossible up to now, making them possible. By practicing choose one and the other with sincerity, ATOMY has achieved countless innovations. People ask the following: why is ATOMY different? Do you really have to do it this way? ATOMY's answer is simple. Because we believe that it is right. The Bible talks about the different characteristics of God. In other words, He is both righteousness and loving. God's faith makes it possible for contradictory things to coexist. The ability to reconcile things that cannot be reconciled. It applies right here. Through passion, persistence, and sincerity, goals that seemed impossible can be achieved. In all processes, the most important thing isn't choice. It is consideration for everything that you haven't given up. In 2021, to all members of the ATOMY family, we hope that it can be a year of genius of the and.
Hello, I'm Imperial Master Jung-Soo Park. Good to see you. I'm extremely glad to greet you through Zoom. Since we all had such a hard time last year due to COVID-19, I want to start off with some good news. When I first started ATOMY, the very first dream that I wanted to achieve was to build an ATOMY center in Iksan. Since I ran the first center in Iksan, what I truly wanted was to make it impressive. I really had a dream of setting up a great center. I started building this center last year when everyone was struggling with the COVID-19 pandemic. As you can see, this building has been in progress since last year. It's a 4-story building. There'll be a coffee shop on the first floor. There'll be a meeting space for our ATOMY contractors on the second floor. The seminar room will be on the third floor, and the Imperial Master Office will be on the fourth floor. On the fifth floor will be a rooftop terrace. We'll deck out the terrace so that contractors can have barbecues there. And in spring, we'll set it up very nicely so we can drink tea, have meetings, and make a very pleasant setting. This wonderful center will be finished this year. The chairman built a great headquarters for us. So, as a contractor, I want to pay it forward to other contractors by making a truly great center. That's why I'm building it. What you see here is the Imperial Master Office. It's currently still under construction. In order to construct this center, I kept delaying receiving my imperial promotion. This year, once the center is complete, with all the finishing touches, you can have a look. Next to the imperial office, there's a great space with an open roof. I really love this space. We're going to plant trees there too. When it rains, you can see the raindrops falling. When it's sunny, it'll light up the space. When it snows, you can see the snow falling. This amazing space will be next to the imperial office. But since it's not finished just yet, I asked people to make a photoshopped picture of me standing there drinking tea in this space. As I imagined drinking tea there, I was reminded of the past. Memories from my early days flashed through my mind. I thought of my struggles back then. Back in the day, my first job was at a school. I enjoyed working there. People said that working at a school was a very suitable job for a woman. And they asked why I wanted to leave such a good job. But I spent my monthly pay from the school very freely. Within 2 or 3 days of payday, my entire paycheck was used up. So I was always short on cash. I hated this life of scarcity. I wondered how much longer I would have to live in debt. I really wanted to make a lot of money. I dreamt of spending money on whatever I wanted. So I quit working at the school and used my severance pay to open a pizza parlor. As soon as I left the school and set up the pizza parlor, I got swindled and went out of business. I also tried running a skincare shop. After that, I tried selling books and repeated this difficult life over and over again. Finally, with all of my debts, my last attempt was running a failed duck soup restaurant. As soon as I set it up, the avian flu hit. In the aftermath of that avian flu, the restaurant racked up heavy debt and failed. That's where the failed duck soup restaurant used to be. The first center was at that failed duck soup restaurant. By chance, while running the restaurant, I got to use some ATOMY cosmetics. When I ran the skincare clinic, I used extremely expensive imported cosmetics. I used to really distrust Korean cosmetics. Even back then, Korean cosmetics were really poor quality. They felt really heavy on your skin and were not very absorbent. So personally, I really disliked Korean cosmetics. When I first tried ATOMY cosmetics, I wondered how an unknown brand could be so absorbent. ATOMY's moisturizing cream was also extremely light, and I loved it so much. But the price was unbelievably low. So I liked it so much that I gained the confidence to sell them to anyone, anywhere. I thought that I could really sell these cosmetics well. So I volunteered to sell the cosmetics, and that's how the chairman came to do his first seminar at my failed duck soup restaurant. But actually, at that first seminar, the chairman had almost nothing except his $2,800 van. In fact, he told the people who came to that first seminar that his entire fortune were the 4 sheets of paper in his hand. His dreams were his fortune. In fact, he said that this company will be worth $1 billion. He said that the 17 people at that seminar would become the richest and pay the most taxes in Iksan. On top of all that, he said that the company would go global. I didn't think much of it back then. I just wanted to sell these cosmetics. I wanted to sell these good and cheap cosmetics, and I wanted to make around $5,000 a month selling them. That's how I started working with the chairman. I came to find out later that he was extremely passionate and warm-hearted. I saw his passion while watching him lecture. He gave such passionate lectures that his shirt was soaked through with sweat. He was that passionate in his lectures. And there were times when he was so impassioned that he actually almost fell off the stage. Sometimes he lectured with a nosebleed, and several times his eyes were bloodshot. I was moved to the point of tears when I saw that. When his nose bled, it just kept bleeding, and the blood just kept flowing out. So to help stop his nose from bleeding, we'd block his nose with a tissue, but the blood would just keep coming out. His lectures would get delayed because of his nosebleeds. This really happened several times. So my heart started to gradually open towards the chairman. When we held seminars, he would bring rice cakes and bread. What kind of chairman does that? He said it was for those that skipped meals to come from far away. I couldn't understand him at first. But bit by bit, I began feeling deeply impressed by him. So my heart started opening. He would also send us individual texts on our commission day. He told us how much we got and that we worked hard. He always encouraged us through these texts, saying, "Let's make more next time." In some ways, the chairman was always our sponsor. And at that time, neither we nor the chairman had anything. We were all poor, but we worked together as one. Even now, you may be struggling and empty-handed. But if we come together as one, Nothing is impossible. What did we have back then? We had nothing, but we came this far. That's thanks to our hearts. If we share with each other like this, there's nothing we can't do. Once, one of our contractors was hospitalized. I went to the hospital, but he said that he couldn't afford to get treatment from the hospital. The chairman paid all his fees and even found a caretaker for him. So he was able to get treatment. But at the time, the chairman didn't have that much money. I heard that the chairman had paid the contractor's hospital fees. When I went to visit the contractor at the hospital after working late, it occurred to me as I left the hospital that even if this company failed, I really wanted to work with this chairman. Even if it failed, I wanted to do it. I made my resolution like this. I started off simply intending to sell cosmetics, but I became resolved to work with him, no matter what the outcome. In the same way, if sponsors and partners are closely connected, they can stand strong against whatever adversities they face. Together is the key. In some ways, this business is linked to human relationships. The first thing I did after making my resolution was to get rid of the TV in my house. I love watching dramas and movies, but I thought that I couldn't give my all with a TV at home, so I got rid of it. And then I stopped doing my favorite sports and hobbies. I also stopped meeting my friends for chats. I decided not to do anything other than ATOMY. After this decision, I reorganized my entire life. Since my kids were young, looking after them was my biggest problem. I thought of it as just another price to pay. I couldn't do ATOMY while looking after my kids. I couldn't bring them around with me while doing ATOMY. Looking back, what I did was to keep in touch with them. I kept in touch with them and explained why I had to do this work and what kind of house we'd live in. My kids told me what happened at school and who they talked to. We never fell out of touch. So, though I did not spend much time with them, they grew up properly, thanks to always staying in touch. I think you need to pay the price like this no matter what. That resolution will ultimately speed up your success. Most people who do ATOMY don't have that clear resolution. So I think that it's extremely important to make that resolution for yourself. After making this resolution, it's important that you clearly know about the products, since it's a distribution company. Fortunately, thanks to having run a skincare shop, I knew cosmetics well. I knew exactly why ATOMY cosmetics were good. I had to make sure to sell and experience ATOMY products for myself. You need plenty of time to really know the product inside out. So, with my ample experience and knowledge, I took the cosmetics directly to share with a very close friend of mine. But she said this: "Tons of salespeople like you visit me every day." This is how I responded. I just wanted to cry right then and there. I couldn't really say anything. My pride was so hurt sitting there, but I couldn't cry. I packed up all of my cosmetics. Without shedding a tear, I put the catalog away and I opened the door to leave that friend's store. The moment I left, I started crying. When I got in my car, I was crying so much to the point where I couldn't drive. Ultimately, what I thought while crying was whether I would give up after getting that kind of response. I was sure about ATOMY products' high quality. That friend writing me off as just a salesperson made me even more determined not to quit. I told myself, I'll succeed in the end. Just you wait and see. With this determination, I worked even harder. I think that the more rejections you face, the closer you get to success. When we get rejected by someone, we think that it's 100% no. But people's minds can change. When I ran the restaurant, an insurance company employee kept trying to sign me up. I know a whole lot of people who do insurance. So I rejected that person every day when he visited, but I realized that my mind changed. His sincerity changed my mind gradually, each time. At the start, 90% of me said no. The next time, it was 60%. Then after, it was 50%. After that, it was 30%. The next time, somehow, only 1% of my mind said no. So, since my mind had almost completely changed, I would actually take his offer the next time he came to visit. So, I found out that the meaning of no can definitely change. When you go to someone, don't think of their no as 100%. If you sincerely persist in visiting them, that person's no will definitely change. So it's extremely important that you consistently and repeatedly visit them for this work. We often say that the solution is on the ground. Our work is about being on the ground. If you don't do this on-the-ground work consistently, you'll have a hard time after reaching your mastership because you'll lack the necessary grit. Let's say you reach a mastership. So you get there. So you're there, and your current mastership will reveal how hard you've worked up to now. When you first start working on the ground, you need to do it for at least more than a year. This is in order for you to have an easier time later. I wasn't even expecting a mastership. The chairman said back then, in the beginning, this work is about promoting the products like mad. Second, don't miss the seminars. So I really promoted the products and attended seminars like mad. I never missed a seminar and just did this work repeatedly. I made $5,000 as a sales master and more than $10,000 as a diamond master. Getting to Sharon Rose Master and Star Master took a while, but starting from Royal Master, I sped up. I was the first Royal, then Crown Master. I was the very first Imperial Master. So later on, I was ahead. Even as a Royal Master, you have to work as hard as you did when you were Diamond Master. So if you're a Royal Master, the way to maintain your mastership is to work as if you were a Sharon Rose Master. If you grow complacent with your new mastership, your group will gradually fall apart. Please do this business more wisely. I want to say more about doing business, but I'll stop here. I'll move on to the next topic. Recently, I met with a young Sharon Rose master. She made a suggestion for developing a product pouch. She was an extremely hardworking member in Malaysia. She carried around all the products so that consumers can do trials with them. So she needed a pouch to carry all of the products with her. Most contractors carry their products here and there. So this contractor looked online and looked for a pouch that she could use. She found one and filled it up. Meanwhile, other contractors just used shopping bags, which looked unprofessional. So she proposed that the company make pouches for contractors. And she asked me to forward the request to the headquarters. While we were talking, the chairman happened to drop by. The chairman also has experiences of being on the ground in the old days. After hearing the idea, the chairman said that he liked it. So it was approved right away. Now you don't need to carry products here and there. There's now a pouch that's perfect for contractors. This soon-to-be-released pouch is made for contractors to carry around. Seeing this, what I felt was that if there's something that contractors need on the ground, the company can produce it for them. Moreover, it would be even better if contractors had a more organized and formal channel for requesting things they need. So, if the company and contractors agree that something is needed, I want to help the company to provide it faster for contractors. Everyone, have you heard of ATOMY's relief organization, SOS, that's pictured here? It was founded in 2016. Its purpose goes way back to when ATOMY was first founded, when the chairman kept mentioning SOS. Since the beginning, before ATOMY became successful, the chairman helped and contributed to those who were in need. So contractors thought that they should also help those around them. It started with members of the Royal Club who make more than 200K a year. We came together to discuss how we could help other ATOMY contractors who were in dire need. We decided to come together to help. Thankfully, all Royal Club members agreed with this idea, so we came together to make this organization. Since the organization's founding in 2016, we've already raised $1.3 million and give away 300 to 400K every year. It's an incredible amount. We provide emergency relief and scholarships. There are people who sent videos thanking us. Among them is a scholarship recipient who got into a prestigious women's university. She said that she didn't imagine getting a scholarship like this. Without it, she would have had to work part-time. But since she got this scholarship, she can focus on her studies instead. She said that she was so happy to be able to study instead of working part-time. Another member who received emergency relief had a husband with a dangerous job. He hurt his leg at work and was hospitalized, but they couldn't afford to pay the fees, so SOS stepped in. She had no idea how she could pay the fees, so she was deeply grateful to SOS for taking care of it. Now her entire family loves ATOMY. I was so moved by her words. She said that since she got help, in the future, she will become someone who helps others. So we should help each other and go forth doing good things together. We can do much more by coming together and combining our strength rather than on our own. When we first set up SOS, it occurred to me that we were truly making a great culture of our own at ATOMY. And now we're global. Despite our language barriers, high-ranking leaders from each country can make a truly warm culture if they made their own SOS. There's a prejudice about MLMs where only high-ranking leaders make money. Instead, how heartwarming would it be for high-ranking leaders who make lots of money to help contractors in need? Other network marketing companies may do a lot of good work, but few have members like ATOMY helping each other out in this sharing culture. That's why the chairman always says that ATOMY will rewrite the history of network marketing. Our leaders are also rewriting history with ATOMY since we play a key role in the organization. We're part of a company that does that. These days, due to COVID-19, I've been trying a lot of different things. My daughter is studying abroad in New Zealand, but because of COVID-19, we can't visit each other. My daughter really loves to cook. Since she loves it so much, she and I decided to try cooking together recently through video chat. As you saw earlier, ATOMY grapeseed oil, ATOMY kelp soy sauce, and ATOMY mineral cane sugar are all available in New Zealand, so that was a very new experience. Honestly, my dream life is to be in a very peaceful place, enjoying a cup of coffee. Living life like this was my quiet, simple dream. And yet another dream that I had was to wake up in the morning and to swim in a large pool. Then I would take a shower and drink a cup of coffee. I had a dream like that. I thought that living a leisurely life like this was such a simple dream. But on second thought, it's actually an extremely big one. Without time or financial freedom, it's an impossible dream to have. I thought about what I should do in the future. As I showed you earlier, I have to do something for contractors. I think that the way I can help them is through delivering ideas, like the pouch you saw earlier, to be used on the ground. I want to help out with those kinds of practical things in a systematic and concrete way. Also, I want to be more involved with contribution activities for SOS. Once it is set up as a standalone organization, once it's established, I want to be actively involved with fundraising. I want to fundraise and to do more activities to help contractors in need. I thought about where I could go first for donations. Well, who is the biggest supplier of ATOMY products? It's Colmar B&H, so I would go there first and tell them about SOS. I would ask Colmar B&H to donate, as well as other partnering companies. That's the kind of work I want to do. If you dream vividly, your dreams will come true. The ATOMY Center was what I wanted, more than anything in the world. It'll be finished this year. I also wanted to make my children's dreams come true. Now that I've achieved all of my dreams, I couldn't ask for more. I achieved my simple dream, which I mentioned earlier. Of course, I was scared on my journey. At the beginning, I was truly scared. But I think it was the same for the chairman. It was so scary. We were scared together. We struggled together. But the chairman wrote something called Flying Blind. He said that the scariest thing is your present reality. He's saying that it's scarier if your present reality becomes your tomorrow. If your days ahead are exactly the same as your present reality, it's scarier to grow complacent with this reality. So we must not become complacent with our present reality and go forward with courage. He always told us to have courage and go forth even if we were scared. Everyone, you must have courage even if you're scared. If you are struggling with your present reality, you must have courage and go forward one step at a time. I wish for you to have courage and to really, truly dream vividly. I truly wish that you can fulfill your dream life as I conclude my lecture today.
The moment you pop. Miracle. Revolution. Tailored just for your skin. Skin Solution. The gift of nature has met the science of skin. Awaken your skin and give more radiance, more firmness, more richness. Within 4 weeks, it's a brand new you. ATOMY Synergy Ampule Program. Spirulina, with a long history of vitality. Spirulina, growing in clean nature with sufficient sunlight and clean water, is an excellent source of protein and various nutrients. With pure deep sea water in Kailua Kona, reliable and fresh ingredients that grow in a clean environment. Capsules of 100% pure spirulina. ATOMY 100% pure spirulina. 3 remarkable antioxidants of spirulina: phycocyanin, SOD, chlorophyll. Spirulina benefits skin health and antioxidants and contains 60 kinds of nutrients required for good health. 2 capsules a day with water. One of the most ancient of all Earth's plants. ATOMY 100% pure spirulina.
As a final presentation, let's welcome our founder and chairman of ATOMY, Han-Gil Park, who will share with us his vision and secret to successful and balanced life.
The laws of success are not difficult at all. It's very simple. So, is it possible for someone to change their past? It's impossible. The past cannot be changed. Can you get your elementary diploma from a different school? You can't, right? In the same way, you cannot change your past life, but what about your present? It's also very difficult to try and change your present. People want to become rich overnight. There are people who actually attempt to do this. People get into the lottery. Are the chances there high or low? They're very low. That's how difficult it is to change your present. The only alternative, then, is to change your future. We may live in the present, but we can go to the future. You can go to your future, and you can draw up what you would want your future to look like in 3 or 10 years. You can draw here what kind of life it is that you want to live. Can you change this or not? You can change this because it's all up to your mind. You don't even need to pay tax for this. You can live in an apartment and move to a house. In your mind, you can spontaneously move to a penthouse as well. You can do this in your mind, and you won't even be taxed for it. You can even change cars. You can ride a BMW, a Mercedes, then a Porsche. You can switch your cars up to 12 times a day, and you still won't be taxed. You don't even have to pay for registration. Is this then possible or impossible? This is what I'm asking you to do. If you draw up your future in your mind, you can make it happen. The problem is you don't think this is possible. When I first started this company, I started it from a rundown apartment as my home. Even at the time, I used to go up on a hill. I went up on the hill and I looked down at the city to choose where I wanted to live. Mountains in the back and water in the front. I saw a house where the sunlight radiated through the windows. I told myself that I wanted to live there. So I used to go to that area and I wandered around. I actually live there now. It's in Guachun. However, at the time, I was living in a rundown apartment. I would go to a real estate agent and I told them to call me if there was a house available in that area. I just looked at the property for over a year. And one day, I moved to that area. I was paying rent for the house. Then one day, I bought a house that was available. If you want to live in a certain area, I advise you to go live there first, even on a lease. Then you can buy a house there later on. Though I started off in a house on lease, because I had a dream and vision, I first went and lived in that area. It is this dream that determines our lives. If you want to live a life by blessing others, a life where your family won't have to worry about money, then you need to draw that kind of image in your mind first. Draw a life that you want to live in your mind. Then you change your present life as you've drawn in your mind. That's how you can live out your future in the present. So, even if you don't have a car right now, you need to draw in your mind yourself driving your dream car. Even if you currently live in a rented house, you need to draw in your mind a luxurious house. Even if you have no money in your bank account, you need to draw a life in your mind where you are helping out your relatives and your friends financially. Why? What happens if you can make $50,000 to $100,000 in a month? Is this possible or not? If there's anyone here who won't give any of their $50,000, please raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're going to share your wealth to those you love when you make $50,000 a month. Thank you so much. I'm confident all of you will be successful. That is why you should live a life of sharing, even right now. You need to live your life of the future in your mind. And your feet need to keep running in the present. We need to transcend the dimensions of space and time. This is the fourth dimension. Space exists in the third dimension, right? Time is restricted within the dimension of space. The fourth dimension, however, transcends both space and time. All of you must hear from those around you. That person is on a different dimension. He is on a different level. That person is quite weird. You need to hear these kinds of words from others. Beloved ATOMY members, all of you need to go out and declare, I will make $50,000 a month right now, and I will live a successful life making $100,000 a month. You need to talk to your family first. When you write your life scenarios, don't just keep them to yourselves. You need to show them to those closest to you. Show it to them. To your family members, to your husband. Honey, you've worked long and hard to feed our family. You can stop working now. I'll be responsible for that from now on. What kind of car did you say you wanted to drive? I'll buy you that car. What did you say you wanted to do for the rest of your life? I'll buy that for you. Just help me out for about 3 years. You should tell this to your spouse. Be a parent that encourages your child. Study as much as you want. You don't have to live like us, your parents. Why do you want to live like your dad? How will you survive in this world? What do you mean? They're all going to survive. But parents discourage their children if they do badly in school. That's why so many of them are committing suicide. They're thinking that they should die rather than take on that kind of shame. You need to say the opposite to your children. It doesn't matter if you're bad in school. So what if you're behind in school? I'll take care of you. I'll prepare all the money you'll need for the rest of your life. Don't worry. Just do whatever it is that you want to do. Don't you think that you should be this kind of parent? Then children who are cut out to study will study on their own. And students who don't have talents academically aren't going to study anyway. People like me have no talent for studying. I might have done it forcefully, but I wasn't any good at it. But since I come from such a poor background, I had a passion to end poverty for other people as well. I had that kind of heart. That's how I started to think about how I could help other people by making a system that would help them escape poverty. And that system is ATOMY. All of you can be rich because you have ATOMY as your tool. You can be rich even if you're not good at studying. People have become rich even without a primary school diploma. Do you remember the contractor Bunsuk Kim? She used to sew for a living. She would sew 15 to 16 hours a day. But now she has become a pioneer for ATOMY here in Korea. In the beginning, when she could not even be an auto salesmaster, she fled to New Jersey through New York. She couldn't say a single word in English. She couldn't even time her yes, no, and thank you. You're pretty good at English if you can time these words. But she couldn't even time these easy phrases. She just couldn't do it. There's actually a Koreatown in New Jersey. And she knew how to read Korean, right? So she would go there and talk to people. She would talk and talk and talk. Sooner or later, her line in New York had grown. From there, her partners expanded to all across the world. That's how she became a Royal Club member, earning $200,000 a year. This is a lady who had just sewed her whole life. It is ATOMY's system that made this possible. People do not fail because of difficulty. It is because they're not used to the business. You need to know that letting your friends and family know about the content of your life scenario is the essence of your ATOMY business. You need to tell them what kind of life you will live. To do this, you will need courage, right? Most people do not have the courage to do this. Courage is not about being fearless. You might be scared, but it's about facing those fears. You might not be able to earn $50,000 a month or even $100,000 a month. You know that this might not be possible. However, facing this possibility of failure and boldly declaring to those around you, that is what courage looks like. And those who can muster up that courage can become successful. What kinds of people then fail? People who fail are those who are fearful and have no courage. That is why they fall silent in despair. I hope all of you will be able to muster up the courage and face your fears and declare to those around you. You must be able to talk the walk first. There's a saying that you must walk the talk, right? However, you must first talk the walk. God also created this world by His words. The Word becomes flesh. Word comes first, and those words become a reality. I declared with my words that I would make 17 people successful. I said I would make those first 17 people earn $50,000 to $100,000 a month. I first said that I would make a global company. You must first talk the walk. Not all old sayings are true. There is an old saying, the human mind is a fickle thing, but I think humans should think differently in different circumstances. If you're in a rush, you should go fast. It's a weird thing for a person to be in a hurry if they're in no rush. Then that means that a person should act differently during different times. There's also a saying, a person must be the same inside and out, but a person must be, in fact, different inside and out. The inside and the outside of your palm must be different. A person with good character must have a different heart and actions. People who act according to their internal emotions are not people with good character. People who say, I can't be fake. I can't lie to other people. I need to say everything that's on my mind. Is it comfortable or uncomfortable to be around these people? Are they good people or bad people? These are bad people. To be a person of good character, your inside and outside must be different. Even if you have a partner who makes you angry, a partner who seems that they will give up, you cannot tell them you should quit. You can't say that. Should you get angry because other people make you angry? Is your wife always pleasant? But what should you always say to her? You must always say she's the most beautiful, right? Your inside and outside must be different. Is your husband always respectable? You might sometimes think he's the enemy. Should you then call him your enemy? No, of course not. I'm lucky I met an amazing man like you. You're my dreamboat, even in the next life. Even if your blood is boiling. You must act as if you're totally fine. You must be different on the inside and the outside. That is character. Even if you are afraid on the inside, you must pretend you are not afraid. When fears of failure come rushing like waves, you must shout louder that you will be successful. What if you're a platoon leader on the battlefield and bullets are racing past you? You must not show your fear to your soldiers. Hey, this is nothing. Follow me. I will lead you. Don't be afraid. You need to say this even if you're trembling on the inside. That is what a leader must do. People who succeed do not say, will this really work? This won't work for me. Even in the midst of darkness, you must not flinch. This is so easy. This is nothing. I can do this. Just follow me. I'll show you how it's done. Even if your legs are shaking, even if there's fear inside of you, you must overcome those fears and declare to other people that you are not afraid. Let's all meet at the top as people of courage. That is the end of my lecture.
We have now reached the end of the second part of ATOMY Oceania Online Success Academy. As with every official ATOMY event, we closed by reciting our company motto one more time. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Cherish the spirit, create the vision. Follow the faith, serving in humility. Aja, aja, aja. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. My name is Sarah Kim, Diamond Master from Gold Coast. Please remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have great contents that will help you expand your knowledge of ATOMY. Please tune in for our next online one-day seminar. It will take place on Saturday, 24th of April, 10 a.m. Thank you very much and see you then. Goodbye.